you for joining us here tonight.
Yes.
I know it's a long walk down here.
No.
No, there's so many people. You've spoken to everyone. Thank you so much. Question. What is the thing that prompted you to get involved in the fight against AIDS and the fight against AIDS in the Black community?
I went to the World AIDS Conference in Durban, South Africa in 2000.
Okay.
Then I was a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Development Program.
Okay.
We've had a major push because at that time South Africa had only been 6 years out of since the first election, and that we were uncovering this dramatic issue around HIV/AIDS, and I became head first. I had the friendship of Phil Wilson, who I met at that conference.
Okay.
In fact, I supported a home for children with AIDS called Nkosi's Haven in Johannesburg, South Africa. So all those things. So I've been around the issue much longer than that, but specifically in so many different ways with at that moment.
That is so amazing to hear, and that people are, everyone here tonight is involved in it long term, and it's not just because it's the topic of the moment.
No.
And that's beautiful to see.
I mean, first of all, in our profession, we lost so many friends. I remember starting losing friends in the mid 80s, you know what I'm saying? So in that sense, when it was still hush hush, you didn't want to talk about it, you're getting people who come out to talk about that, and often we were in denial, and particularly when it concerns the communities of color, which certainly where you see the dramatic rise in victims and dramatic rise in the numbers itself, So I think it's important for us to continue to talk about it.
Talking about it, making it comfortable to speak about is key. And
well, I think that we've come a long way.
100%.
In the last 20 years or so, in terms of getting people to come out and speak about it and say, "This is me,"
right.
Or to come out and say, "This is my preference. This is my partnership, sexual preference."
Being comfortable.
Be comfortable and say, absolutely.
What is one word of advice you could give to people watching who, maybe they're not in LA, maybe they are in Middle America, where it still is a little bit uncomfortable? What would you tell them?
Well, I think the fact that it is a health issue. It's not a lifestyle issue. It's a health issue, and that you have to look at it from that standpoint. It's a health issue, and however you want to deal with it, you see the numbers rise and continue to risen over the years with those heterosexuals who are diagnosed with HIV, AIDS, and AIDS. So I think it's important to kind of just begin to say that we're all in this here together. We all listen together.
Community.